This is John Pepper speaking. This video gives you an idea of what happened in Sydney at the Clovelly Surf Club in February 2016. Although it was taken by an amateur photographer, its unique value lies in being spontaneous. The people were all standing drinking coffee in a narrow passage, which was not very suitable. Some of them asked me to show them how to do walking. I then went through all the steps already explained in my previous video, conscious control of walking. As you can see, this first lady was struggling to take conscious control of her movements because she lacked confidence in herself. She slowly got to the hang of it and then walked more confidently, even up and down the step, and soon went faster and faster. Notice the relieved hug when she was finished. This man really battled to move at all because he was frozen. As you see, he struggled to get his legs to move, but when I told him to put all his weight onto one foot, he was then able to lift the other foot off the ground. He then showed me how far he could move his legs out in front of him. He no longer tried to will his legs to move, but concentrated on the actual movements. Now see how his confidence grows as he walks. The people standing around get quite excited at the quick progression of his walking. He later gave his walking stick away to a friend as he left the hall and ran across the parking lot and jumped into his car and waved goodbye. This lady was very tentative and lacked confidence. Once she had got the idea of placing her weight on the one leg before lifting the other, she was able to move very well. You can see that she soon started to walk quite fast, considering that a few minutes before she was shuffling and making tiny steps. I'm amazed at how quickly people get their confidence back when somebody is loosely holding their arm. It usually takes about 2 minutes before they have the confidence to walk alone. This lady had more confidence, but she still had to think about what she did before doing it. She realized, after placing her full weight onto the one leg, that she was able then to move the other leg. That all had to be done consciously. When she did it like that, she probably wondered why she had not done it before. Our subconscious brain does not work properly, so we now have to consciously move our limbs. Someone asked me to show them how I held a cup to avoid spilling the contents. I did it by holding the cup from behind. That meant my conscious brain then had to control that unusual movement. I now hold my spoon differently as well. Then I showed how to concentrate on fastening a button, one move at a time. I placed the end of my left thumb into the buttonhole, while I placed the right thumb underneath the button so that the edge sticks out. Then I pushed the edge of the button against my left thumb and pushed it through the buttonhole. Then I spoke about how to avoid choking. You must concentrate on eating, not listening to others around you. Be conscious always of having air in your lungs before swallowing. Then, if the food does go round the wrong way, you can stop, relax for a minute, and take conscious control of the situation. Then quickly express all the air out of your lungs, which pushes the food up out of the air passage. The secret is to stay calm, which overcomes the panic and the natural tendency to suck air in when food or saliva goes down the wrong way. When this happens, people hardly notice anything is wrong. When the first man gave his friend the stick and went home, it brought tears to his friend's eyes. This friend told this story to the Bendigo Community Bank manager and thanked him for his kind donation, which had enabled these talks to take place. I had to come all the way from South Africa to give these talks. That email is on my website, www.reverseparkinsons.net, under endorsements, titled Letter from John Sinclair.